All right, so it's cold. It's like 10 degrees right now. Um, so back up in this creek bottom at my neighbor's place, probably talking really loud. Um, all the ash trees, all the white ash trees, basically everywhere, are dead. So got two big ones here that fell, and I already drug out three or four others. Um, and this is in my opinion, this is the best firewood. I mean, it doesn't have a ton of use, but firewood is awesome. It's real easy to split. It puts out about the same BTUs as red oak, kind of in between red and white oak, but it's way easier to split. Super straight grain, and it's all standing dead. So when the storms blow through, you can see where um, the roots have rotted out on that one, and then there's an even bigger one over there. But the roots rot out in them, and then a wind comes through, and boom, they're over. So the problem is they're standing dead, so they don't have the sap in them to kind of protect them for a while from the ground, and they go punky really quick. But they're all dead. None of the white ash, as far as I know, that have been left untreated are alive, and they're just basically the ones that have been treated are just hanging on by a thread. So this little tractor can pull a surprising amount. I don't like going through the brush if I don't have to, but I don't have much of a choice, so I'm gonna cut this one into a couple pieces, and then I'll have to back in there and get in these briars and stuff, but it'll be worth it because otherwise it's just going to go to waste. There's actually three. There's this big one, and a smaller one over there. This one has a big poison ivy vine on it, so hopefully when I drag it through the woods, it's been down long enough and it's dead enough that the bark will just peel off, and the vine will go with it, and I'll just take it into the field there. But I brought the big boy out. I brought the 660 because that way I can just cut it in one go, and it'll just cruise right through it. But what I'll do is I'll cut these root balls off, and they might fold back, but I might have to just push them out of the way with the tractor, and then cut about 10 feet on this one, and then be able to drag the rest of that out, because these are going to be heavy logs. But this is the best firewood that we've got in Virginia, and if you've got access to it and you heat with wood like I do, if you're not using ash, if you're paying for, well, I guess if you're paying for wood, you kind of have to. But if you're able to get out, this is the best, and it's everywhere. Like just this little 4 or 5 acre, 6 acre area probably has 100 dead ash trees in it, and they're all like just these two alone will heat my house next year. So the more you get put up, and then when you cut it down, you want to prop it up off the ground best you can. It ain't got to be much, just 4, 5, 6 inches, and then you can leave it in logs, and then just kind of cut off what you need for the year. Like I'll do another video on that at some point. But this is what I've got going on today. It's cold. The problem is down here there's tons of poison ivy, and it eats my ass up. So right now it's mostly dormant. It's never fully dormant, but it's better now than when it's all leafed out. And then it's soupy back on that side. It's kind of swampy. So if I do have to get in there, everything's frozen right now, so I won't sink the tractor. But yeah, so get to this, and we'll see if we can pull some of this shit out. Stay there. Oh, you son of a gun. haven't ran this saw in probably over a year. Try again. I got most of the way over here and realized I forgot my dadgum wedges. And that right there almost cost me a trip back to the house. Oh shit. That ram's leaking like crazy. Well, it's not leaking like crazy, but it's not awesome. And it's coming from there. So that ram needs rebuilt. All right, so we get a chain hooked up and try to push that sumbitch out of there, that root ball, and go from there. Huh. Trying to find a place to put this damn thing. That's good enough. All right. All right. Oh, I hate these goddamn boots. Solomon boots are the fucking worst. The only reason I wear these is these are the old Solomon Alpines, and they got just a teensy bit of insulation, but man, they won't stay tied for squat. Like effortless. That log, you know, I mean, it's not a giant log. This little son of a gun acts like it is. There's really not a lot going on in there. I just want to make sure I clear my saw. And I got a little spot I can pop right out of the woods here, and more or less be so invasive and everything. And I like having extra trails for the deer and stuff. It gives them an escape path from the coyotes. At least I think. I don't know, maybe it doesn't. But that's a dandy log there. And then hopefully this chain's long enough. It's spinning a little bit. Yeah. I do like this little tripod. Nice thing about the snow is it'll pull, you don't have to fight with it. It'll pull right underneath that snow. Nice. I like doing it in the winter. But that's a dandy log here. Whew. Got my sidekick there. Old Bernie, she, sadly, I love that dog actually, but she, got real, protective over stuff, over stupid shit, and ended up biting me. just can't, with the kids around and stuff, I can't have that. 'Cause she'll bite me. She'll bite anybody, really. But she ended up laying about 12 stitches worth on me. It sucks because I really did start to love that dog. She was in bed with me all the time, and I was really pretty broke up about it. But I just can't chance having a dog that's willing to bite over a de-stuffed dinosaur, dragon, whatever. So she had to go into bite quarantine, but as much as I want to go get her, I just don't foresee it happening, which sucks really badly. I really enjoyed having her around. She was a sweetheart, except for that, but somebody abused her and all that kind of stuff, and it's just not something I'm willing to chance with kids around, like, Lily's like 100 pounds, and then her friend Abby's like 70 pounds, if that, so I just can't chance it. It sucks, but I was pretty broke up about it. I still am. I'd love to go get her, but I just don't see it happening. If it was just me and I was traveling around or something, and and didn't have kids and family and everything, I'd probably just go get her, and we'd hash it out however we hashed it out. But I just can't chance it with the kids. But anyway, that's not what this is about. So we're gonna see if we can get a spot to that this damn thing won't fall over and smash itself on the rock. It wiped out them crickets pretty good. There's a float. I don't know if you can tell in the video, there's a creek literally right here. So this is going to be a pain in the ass, getting this piece across that creek. There's no good way to get it over there. And being as easy as that sumbitch drug that piece out, I might try to drag that out whole as opposed to fighting with it. But now I look at this, I don't know if I can get to that without a can hook. Damn it. I don't know. We'll try. I didn't bring anything except the chain with me. The chain's off. Yeah, that's not happening. Not without a can hook. So, get over here and cut this other one up. I might try to get it from the other side. Ow! Son of a bitch. Let's see here. Whew, I'm starting to cook. It's still cold though. Let's see where I'm going to cut it. And then what I'll do is I'll wrap the thing first. Yeah. Heck, now. I don't know. Wrap the chain here, but I don't know how I'm going to drag that son of a gun out. don't think. Oh, you know what that is? That's 2 damn trees. That's 2 trees that grew together. 1 tree that grew apart, however you want to look at it. So I'll have to drag it out going this way. Yeah. Alright, a lot of rose bushes in there. Got a damn thorn in my face. God, that sucked. Oh yeah, it poked a hole in me. Man, that shit sucks. I must have had it caught on my jacket. Hell yeah, got me good. Tore my face open. A little bit. It was like hung on my jacket and it popped loose and caught me in the damn face. All right, so let's try this. I've got to basically drag that one out that way. What we'll do is we'll leave this dude here. Use the chainsaw. You know, like these big Stihls. So this is an older 660. And I've never had a 661, but my understanding is they're not as good as these. But this thing, like I said, I hadn't ran it probably a year or better. Probably more than a year. And man, I love it. I got it for $600 used. And then I ended up putting new carb and stuff in it. Best saw ever, but it's heavy. Okay, let's give this a whack. little donkey. I don't know about that. That's a lot of trees. I'm going straight out. Never in a million years. Never in a million. That's a big log. It's 18 inches for 15 feet. That's all right, Joe. Alright, just had a branch locked up. And the damn boots, I tell you what, never buy Solomon effing boots. They just keep coming undone. I hate these damn things, other than they're comfortable out of the box and they're a little bit warmer than normal hikers. They suck. I've had a bunch of them. They typically fall apart on you. And I don't really wear them enough. Oh shit. You know, I'm gonna have to lift this up. I'm gonna have to lift this thing up. Damn it. Now I'm in the prison. All right. Okay. Ow. Whew. Yeah, it's just got a lot of drag on it. So if I lift this cut end up with the 3-point lift, like that there. I don't know if you can see that. It's about a foot off the ground now. It's gonna roll a little bit. Oops. But as long as it's up off the ground, that's all that really matters. It'll reduce the drag a considerable amount. And there we go. I go, I'm like a little kid trying to avoid these damn briars. There we go. That's a big log. I mean, that's 30 feet long, and for that first 12 feet or so, it's 18. Yeah, that's a dandy log. Between these two here, that's probably, a cord and a half, about half the. I only burned about maybe 4 cords at the very most. Now, I've been running that wood stove a little bit because it's been so dang cold. I've been running the wood stove in the barn a little bit. The diesel heater just stayed cutting it. Because Liam's upstairs. Whew. I'm probably talking really loud. Liam's upstairs, and it's costing me a small fortune to heat that with electric. So I started running the wood stove downstairs below it, and it's it keeps it pretty warm upstairs. But so I'm burning a lot more wood than I typically do. So I'm just gonna plan for that from now on. Oh, there we go. Let me put the bucket down. So I had only sorted out maybe like 8 to 9 cords, like split for what I'm burning that year, plus what I've got in reserve. Look, Penny's out there looking for birds. Look, she's like, don't film me. So I'm gonna have to up that. It just, and being that I've got all this here basically handy, I ain't got to pay for it. It's just the smart thing and the way to go, most economical way to go too. Who the fuck is in there? Somebody's over looking at the horses. I wonder if, let's go check it out here a little bit. But yeah, so I think I'm just going to cut it off for now. I'll show you how I do these. Now, if you ain't got a tractor, it's kind of a moot point. But basically, I take these old carabiners. These are old Army carabiners that we used to use. I would never use them for climbing now. But not these junky things, but these dudes here. And I just can make a choker and lift it up, and it'll pivot and everything. But I can't drag both of these out with this tractor. Maybe the other tractor, but not this smaller one. But the smaller one's so much more maneuverable in the woods. So, and I just like it better. I don't know why. But my chainsaw's down there. Can't forget that. But I'm going to drag these home. Oh, shit. I bet you that won't make it through the damn gate. Damn it. Well, correction. Well, shit, I've already got it hooked up. Anyway, I'll figure out what I'm going to do and go from there. Penny's out hunting mice. Caught a mouse in the shop last night. That kind of sucked. I don't like having mice inside the shop. But when you live out here, it's kind of the name of the game. Damn, that son of a bitch got me good. But anyway, that's what I got. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do here and start dragging this shit home.